Why is there a Nickelodeon ad for football?
What? What the? Welcome back to depression. Yes. We're going to watch more depression today, so I hope you guys are
You sound like a gacha life YouTuber.
What? No. I hope you guys are having a great day, because now we're all going to be depressed.
Yes.
So, well, disclaimer, I noticed that I didn't talk too much about the cinematography when I was editing, and even though the cinematography was on point, and that's kind of like what I've been doing throughout the entire series, but I'm just so incredibly invested into the series right now. I don't know if I'll be able to emotionally contain myself to be able to logically, you know, analyze all these scenes. But just know that I will appreciate them, and if there's any scenes that stick out to me in particular, I'll probably write it in the comments. But yeah.
Like this one reaction YouTuber I saw who literally just stared at the screen doing absolutely nothing, but inputted all of his reaction as text in post.
What? Can we do that? We'll just write captions like, "Oh my god, the scene was amazing," and then we're just sitting there standing.
I was like, "What is this?"
What? Oh, okay, well, thankfully we're not saying any names here. We don't want to call anybody out. Unlike a certain female reactor that we like to talk about for some reason. But yeah. No names are going out here because we are a positive community and we support all YouTubers. So, without further ado,
positive my ass. Magnitude.
Let's get into the episode. With your own copy, open it up, sync it with the timer within Kiwi's hands, and let's enjoy some depression.
Yes.
I'm gonna start.
How do you enjoy depression?
The episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No.
Poor Zero.
I wonder who that could be. Definitely not the idol girls. The scars that Himari made. Yeah, none of them are here anymore. Just Shoma. No, Ringo.
Kinda not wrong, but...
I like how Ringo's the one calling them creeps.
I know.
I think now is the perfect time for Ringo to move in and live with Shoma. Yes.
Yes, I agree.
I mean,
if he says
now
no, she can just move under his
house. I think that's too much of a conservation of space. Like, I know that Japan is having that sort of problem, but Ringo can live in the house, alright? It'd be too creepy to have her living underneath the floorboards. Man. Actually, just imagine. No, you don't have to imagine. There were cases like that where, like, homeless people are just living underneath your house, and they come out at night to eat from your refrigerator.
Or in your roof. They do that as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I almost completely forgot what I was going to say. Now, on this episode, after finishing this episode, we'll technically have 2 episodes left, just like we said last episode, but now it's for real. So, I mean,
misread the episode number on the last one.
So this is the perfect time for Ringo to move in and live out her happy married life with Shoma, because it's going to end, and it's not going to end well.
Oh, the sparkles.
I mean, all idols have this kind of sparkle whenever they reveal themselves.
They would fit right in Nanbaka.
Basically.
But they're not pretty boys.
They could act as pretty boys.
That's true.
I was wrong. The ghost doctor wasn't being a false narrator. Stop. Cups.
Is that also the scarf that Himari knitted for him?
Oginome. Didn't they call her Ringo-chan before?
I mean, Shoma's kind of out of it right now. Yeah, you kind of were. I mean, everybody in the show kind of is.
They're all just human.
They're all just teenagers.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's why they should be Kemono Mimi.
50 teddies in each ring? Wait,
Hiccup.
what's up with the teddy bears?
Mm.
Oh, it's a teddy bear from the OP.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling chamber. Rolling stones. Ah, I see the connection here.
I want that desk.
Cool.
I want that many monitors, to be honest. I question whether any of you guys exist, so I'll just accept anything you say. Oh my god.
I like the cycle symbol everywhere.
Yep.
What did you say that symbol was?
Cycle.
Cycle? Oh yeah, it's the Penguindrum little logo thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know why Kanba didn't succeed? Actually, yeah, he did succeed. It's because he didn't have a good gaming share.
He went for aesthetics over function. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. It's so hard to pay attention to the text.
Cups. Please, Tick, stop, please. They keep on making the hiccup notion. And it
I
actually
see.
hurts me because I can't breathe already.
That sucks. For both Himari and you.
I'm sorry, I should not have mentioned it.
Don't worry, I'm just
No,
double
no.
reacting to everything that's happening right now.
You're a professional.
Hiccups.
I learned how to react a lot because of Danganronpa.
He's like an abusive husband. Hiccups. It burned.
Oh, and well, I mean, even the penguin wasn't paying attention to it because his mind is set on just saving Himari now.
To the
Hiccups.
point where she's almost kind of blind by it.
Yeah.
This also plays into Himari, like feeling like both of her brothers are leaving her. She's trying so hard to keep them.
All right, I won't question it.
That guy in the back with a hat looks like he's somehow related to Himari.
That's a great theory, Kiwi.
Yeah.
An anime theory. Thanks for watching.
If only I would have stayed dead.
Hiccups.
You know, she's not wrong, but still, like, no.
Not the right solution.
Is there a right solution?
Not really.
Everyone dies. I feel like that's the rightest solution.
Ah, yes. So
Erase
none
it
of us
all and
feel
start
pain
over.
anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, no one is in pain. No one feels hurt. Everyone who's related to them dies.
That's a bad road. Let's not.
Oh, look, she's
Hiccups.
dead now.
Oh no, the penguin.
What the fuck even was that? What? She got pierced by something? Did that even happen? Is any of this even happening?
Hiccups. What did I say? Tabuki is like the type of a person who will get himself stabbed for a chick. I was not wrong. I mean, he's a bird person.
So if you don't love birds, you wouldn't do this.
No.
Wait. Oh my god. This... Yeah, that was a girl, yeah. I remember now.
Hiccups. Ups.
I feel like a lot of people needs to hear that.
That's what he was saying. Because
Hiccups.
most
Yeah.
children were like them.
Isn't this very suspicious? A really edgy guy in a dark coat is talking to a high school girl. And they're talking
It's
over
the talking to the high
penguin
school girl part that's really
statue.
suspicious.
Hiccups.
I think there's something about Penguindrum that triggers Kiwi.
There's something about every anime that triggers Kiwi.
Wait, what? Well, that's a neat, handy-dandy application to have. You can just... Imagine every time you played Wii Bowling and then you just blew somebody's car up.
I like the sign that just said delicious.
Very much so. It's roasted people.
Now we just have to see a sign up for human pufferfish.
What? What exactly is this application? What?
Hiccups.
Delete? This is walking around blowing people up. What the hell?
He's just bowling.
Of course. That man's identity? He's not from what?
The
What?
ghost doctor.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, he was saying he should not be named also.
I was swinging Voldemort. I see.
Hiccups.
They have police bosses, dang.
Oh,
What?
that was an uncomfortable tick. Ah.
I love these settings from Penguindrum.
This is more than likely a reference to Super Frog Saves Tokyo.
Mhm.
It's always like going underground in order to achieve some sort of goal. Probably what his father did. Same as what Kanba's
Chica.
about to do. Are you serious? By the way, that particular scene was amazing. Loved it. Every second of it. I was talking about this in what was it? After the Rain as well. Yeah, there's a lot of shots that show how small they are within the world, but also a lot of very close-up shots because it's a very emotional moment for both of them. And small details are what we as humans remember the most in these moments. He's too far gone to me. This is just... It's unfortunate. Okay. No matter what happens, Natsume does not die. Okay, I will not. Oh my god.
I like the shot of all the broken glass here too. Because the broken glass has so much symbolism in Penguindrum too.
Isn't that sort of the same thing they were showing in the child broiler? Where they grounded up the children and it turned into broken glass.
Mm-hmm.
The penguins, what? Oh, this is a serious moment. God damn you, penguins. Oh, we just figured that out.
No kidding. That's
You
what
should have
happens
used
when you commit
NordVPN.
manslaughter.
Ew.
What? No. Oh.
She's a badass though.
Hiccup.
Why can't my favorite characters just live long and happy lives?
What was Petra your favorite character?
We don't talk about Attack on Titan on this channel, Q. Shut up.
Cups.
What? Are those cards? What? Oh. You're shitting me. I must apologize to all of our viewers. I'm sorry for not talking. I'm just incredibly upset right now.
Hiccups.
Thank you, Kiwi. Bless you.
And I'm sorry I'm not
Oh,
talking either. I'm actually kind of crying because my lungs hurt very much.
oh no. This is so incredibly sad for both Kiwi and Natsume.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Kiwi. Your sacrifice will be remembered. You too, Natsume.
My hiccups. Oh, after credits. Hiccups.
Huh? What? No, I don't want to rewatch this anymore. No. Boy. This is actually pretty abstract, though. Oh, wait.
The finale is very abstract.
I can imagine it's just gonna be inside my head. I'm gonna have so many headaches trying to figure out what the finale actually means. I can just picture it already.
That's part of why I say we should do the last two together, because just splitting it up is gonna really be...
We start off with the adult sisters coming to see Himari because of a new song they made, supposedly for her, going to guess, to help her, cheer her up or something, in exchange for the scars that they were given. They probably feel bad for what happened in the past, but it was inevitable because Himari was sort of tied up with this group. Ringo's with Shoma right now. They're trying to make something happen, I guess. But Shoma's just still down in the dumps, and he's made some poor decisions, like everybody else in this show. But yeah, this is actually a really cool way to show how Kanba is blind to everything. Just by, like, you know, his penguin not looking at the Portal magazine that's like right in front of him. Even though throughout the entire show he would have just thrown everything away just to have a peek at it. But no, Charlie, whatever is he reading? Is that some sort of space? 2011? I don't know.
That looks like a wheel.
It's not important. It's probably some sort of research for whatever he needs to save
wasn't
Himari.
it like... But what's the name of that frog book?
Super Fox Saves Tokyo?
Yeah, but wasn't it something about them going to space or something?
I don't
Or did I
believe
dream
it was.
about that? Okay,
No,
I
that
dreamt
was
about it.
the thing that goes into space somewhat is Night on the Galactic Railroad. Could that possibly be the book for Night on the Galactic Railroad?
No.
I don't know. Yeah,
If I had to
probably
make a guess, I can't quite tell from looking at it,
Uh-huh.
but I'm thinking it's maybe on the terrorist attack, but I can't tell.
Okay, that book. Potentially. But regardless, the scene is just here to show that Kanba is very tunnel visioned, probably the right word here. He doesn't notice
Well,
Himari anymore.
This
He
is
doesn't
where, like,
notice Natsume.
the penguins have always been, like, the penguins represent basically the characters' personalities and thoughts and feelings at their kind of, like, most basic kind of core whatever, which is why they've kind of been comedic relief throughout the show. But it's like, it's the easiest way to see how the characters are thinking or feeling, just reflected through the penguins. But like you said, like, that's one of, like, the main critiques I hear on Penguindrum is that the penguins can, like, ruin serious moments for people.
I mean, yeah, it's inevitable, I think, but they're there for their purpose, and we see this
Like, they don't
very clearly
ruin it
here
for
in this
me,
scene.
obviously.
Yeah.
But I could see why it would bother some people.
I mean, they are distracting.
It's kind of their thing. Oh yeah, the teddy bears. I'm just gonna theorize that the teddy bears are just like some sort of bombs or something that they're manufacturing. They just send it out and blow shit up. But I mean, what other purpose would the teddy bears have for a terrorist group?
Maybe they have like those gas thingies in them and they plan to sell them and then just kill a bunch of people with the teddy bears. Because I mean, Kanba had the app where he can just play the bowling game and
And
the
what
bomb
was
would
that app?
shoot
Like
out.
what? I
So
don't
maybe they're
understand the
using-
meaning behind that app.
So maybe they're using the teddy bears to
It's
create a new
basically his
attack.
trigger to like explode the bombs. But it's
I mean, yeah, but I don't really see any logical sense behind it. But then again, this is Penguindrum. It could just be that they had the bombs like pre-placed, but
Well, they did. The one that gets me is when the ball rolls out of the little pipe in the underground.
oh yeah, just
Like, who had the forethought to put that there?
You know, maybe all the terrorist people are actually just really nice people, and they're going to manufacture teddy bears to give out to little children who have lost, who aren't loved anymore, and they give it to them to make them feel loved. You know.
Also, there was a scene we had in the past, I think, pretty sure, when Shoma was talking about Himari, and when like she was in the stairwell and stuff.
Yeah.
When she was taken to the child broiler, Shoma talks to his dad and basically says, "Isn't there anything we can like do to help her or whatever?" And he basically says that the child broiler is horrible, and there's nothing they can do about it. But that's like why they're trying to change shit.
Yeah.
But he's effectively accepted that the people there now are a lost cause, which kind of showcases the whole cult's mindset of like the only solution is basically start from zero, right?
But I mean, is that Kanba's mindset?
Well, he's doing it for a different purpose, but at the same time, he's also kind of ignoring her in the process too.
All right. Well, I mean, in the next 2 episodes, we're gonna obviously find out what the teddy bears are for, or maybe not. And we'll then Helmer just reveal the answer. We're just gonna have to figure it out for ourselves. Okay, but you know, before all the bombings happens, we get the scene here between I'm not gonna call him Takakuro Sensei anymore. It's Tabuki Sensei and Yuri. We find out that Tabuki gets stabbed because he is a bird-loving man.
Yeah.
And Yuri gives Ringo the other half of the diary back because they realize that most children in the world are just like us. They just need someone to tell them that they love them. And that hits deep.
It's sad but true, yeah.
I think this sort of ties into, I'm pretty sure it was from Super Fox Saves Tokyo. The sort of thematic where society has a light side and a dark side, to it, and like people who are forgotten in Penguindrum are basically the children in the child broiler. They suffer because of how society works and stuff like that, but their suffering is apparently a necessity for society to function, and that's sort of like the
whole, like, utilitarian
screwed up thing
mindset.
about it's a screwed up thing about how life is and how the world functions. It's very hypocritical in its own way, but also inevitable.
I love all the shots, like just the cinematography in this episode.
Yeah. Like the wide shots show the characters' distance between each other. And despite Natsume going up to hug Kanba here, we get this really wide shot where usually like actually just the framing of the architecture is great, but we still see that it's just empty. And there's just nothing here, no connection between them. Despite how
we also
Natsume
find out
might
that
feel.
Kanba actually stayed in and stayed connected all of this to save his siblings originally. Which kind of is like, going back to his whole, like, he's doing all these things, kind of going down the wrong path for the right reasons, but it ends up losing those reasons the farther he goes.
Yeah, I understand why, but I also understand that it's not the best decision, but I also understand that there is no good decision. So this is just, they've just become another victim of destiny.
I like this line too.
God.
The world only bears fruit to the greedy, or for the greedy.
Well, I mean, that makes sense for Natsume's sort of character.
Right?
Yeah. Because of how, like, her little arc, I suppose you could say, sort of shows off the capitalism within society and how the rich just get richer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which is kind of strange. I mean, but also makes sense, but also doesn't. It's just how the world is. This last scene, supposedly with Natsume. I mean, we don't see her die though. We just hear a lot of gunshots. And I am hoping that she survives. But this does seem like a farewell. Like this shot, my god.
That's straight from the opening.
Yeah. Man, what's a penguin holding? Cards? He's gonna start putting shadow
I
verse or
think they're
something?
the photos of Penguin one.
Ah, I see. Makes sense.
Wait, does that mean that also those penguins are related?
Yes.
Maybe.
I mean, the penguins are sort of just literally embodiments of the person. They're basically JoJo stands, but Penguindrum style. Actually, how did I never think of this before? They're literally just stands.
Beautiful.
This ED, like chess pieces in this stupid game. Wow. Yeah. Everybody is a pawn. And finally, in the after credits scene, we get this scene with Shoma trapped in a box. Perhaps a real one, or perhaps a figurative one. Either one really works.
I'm thinking of more so a figurative one. Because I mean, he is kind of starting to understand what he did was actually stupid. Even in this episode, he says that what he did was idiotic.
This feels like a scene that's going to tie into the ending of Penguindrum.
Yeah. It feels like it will be shown more so in the latest 2 episodes more and more. I'm thinking that maybe Soma will be the one that ends up bringing the end to everything.
I mean, as a figurative box, so you can figure that this box is sort of representing the cult because it literally has the penguin logo here on the side of it. The situation it just has him trapped, and he has nowhere to go from here. There is no way out.
It's even his child self that kind of shows that he's stuck in the past. He doesn't have any shoes on. At least he has socks.
Great observation, Kiwi. Let's just say that I have a feeling that this final scene is going to tie into the ending somehow.
SpongeBob.
Or else they wouldn't show it, and I don't think SpongeBob has anything to do with the ending, but if it does, then props to you, Kiwi. I will stop calling you a dog if SpongeBob actually has something to do with the ending, alright? So, you better pray, Kiwi. I believe that should be mostly everything. There's probably stuff that I didn't notice, but might notice on a rewatch. Who knows? If I do, I'll leave a comment. You have anything else you want to add, Kiwi?
No, I wish I would not need to speak because my lungs are killing me. Thank you for watching. It was nice of you to come so far. Bye bye.
Don't end the video, Kiwi. What? It's my job to end the video. Don't take it away from me.
I thought you were complaining how Serbian and I never start or end the videos.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you in the next one. Later, dudes.
Bye bye. Bye bye.